If you asked Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? She'd be unlikely to tell you about the spittle bugs, funnel web spiders, and parasitized aphid bodies all in a row. But follow our own Dr. Green Thumb, Linn Mills, out into the Springs garden with zoologist Cari Taylor, and they'll show you the insects that ought to be on your most wanted list if you'd like your garden to grow without harmful pesticides.
We're here at the Springs Preserve and there's flower color everywhere. And we're sitting in front of a penstemon. But deep down inside, folks, there's a war going on. We got Cari here to tell us about what's going on. Cari, we got some aphids all over the place.
Yes, there's aphids that have attacked this penstemon here. It had a whole bunch of aphids at one time, and there's a lot of little white flaky things all over the leaves here. And what's happened is a parasitoid, a braconid wasp, has come in here and laid eggs inside the aphids, and the eggs have hatched and developed inside the aphid and exited the aphid and left these skins behind.
Wait, it's controlling the aphids without bringing in any pesticide?
Yes, that's absolutely correct.
And right over here, we got a ladybug.
That ladybug is doing the same thing. She eats aphids every day, and she'll lay eggs, and the larvae that hatch from those eggs will eat 40 to 100 aphids every day.
Right over here, we got something else coming along. Right here, a little pedestal.
Oh yeah, well right here we have a lacewing egg sticking out on a little pedestal. She laid her egg like that because they are such ferocious eaters that they would eat each other if they hatched together. So she's protecting them by putting them on a pedestal.
Cari, what we got here? This is highly unusual.
Oh, this is pretty nice. This looks like a funnel web spider. The spider forms the web in the shape of a funnel so that any unfortunate insect might touch that. She will get it and drag it down in there into her lair.
It's very sticky stuff, and they get stuck in there, and then she comes out and has her feast.
That's correct. Yeah, that's right. That's a pretty good way to make a living.
You wouldn't think that anything would be hiding in rosemary, would you?
Well, it's nice and firm, and it's going to provide her with, a good foundation to put her web in there.
But I've always gone under the idea that if you've got spiders present, you've got insects somewhere else. So killing the spider, you actually bring on the insect.
Absolutely. Spiders are beneficial, and they do a great job in the garden of eating bugs that you don't want in your garden.
Now we got another unusual situation going right here. This is a spittle bug. What's he doing?
Well, he's made a little spittly thing looking right here, and he's down inside of there. He's all protected.
Is he doing any damage?
He is not doing any damage. This plant is not going to get sick or die at all from the spittle bugs. It might be a little bit unsightly, but they don't stay there all summer, and it's really not going to harm your plant at all.
And the point taken here is not every bug is a bad bug.
That's right. Some don't do any damage at all, and a lot of bugs are actually quite beneficial.
Well, let's go look at the carpenter bees. They're very active.
Sounds great. We've got a lot of activity going on.
Look, here he is, right over here. What does he actually do? I know he's a pollinator, but there's something unusual about him. Carpenter bee suggests he might have a saw.
Carpenter bee, he does have a saw. He's got a mouth saw, and he's able to bore into wood.
You know, an engineer told me once that they shouldn't be flying. They're not built to fly.
No, it's kind of against the rules of physics.
And the question we always get, are they going to hurt anybody? I've never heard of them hurting anybody.
No, I haven't either. Not one time.
They're big and scary.
They're big and scary, but they're hard workers, and they don't have anything on their mind other than working hard all day long.
Folks, come by the Springs Preserve, where color is busting out all over. But sometimes you need to take a closer look, because there's more drama going on, right?
Yes, that's right. It's epic struggle in here.
Oh, look at a ladybug there.
Yeah, that's right. The ladybug is eating pests that are attacking this penstemon.
So we don't have to use any pesticide.
That's right. The bug is doing it naturally.
Naturally, folks. That's the word, naturally.
If you've got a bad bug, you're seeing spots, or you've broken a limb, on your plant or tree that is, come visit Linn Mills and Dr. Green Thumb's garden shed at the Springs Preserve. Bring in the sick patient, a photo, or a description of its symptoms any weekday or every fourth Saturday for a free diagnosis.